Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. She said, girls are just a burden, but the same girl saved her life. This story will make you rethink what being a parent truly means. Yoonmin were living a blissful life with their two precious kids, 5-year-old Mimi and 3-year-old Cookie. Their home was always filled with love, laughter, and the sound of tiny footsteps running around. Everything was going well until Yoongi's mom came to live with them after her husband's death. Mimi was doing her homework and Cookie was running his toy car in their living room. Mrs. Min was knitting a sweater for Cookie. Jimin opened the door and tired Yoongi came inside. Mimi saw him and ran to kitchen to bring water. Yoongi, I'm at home, tiredly plopped on the couch. Mrs. Min looked at Yoongi and smiled. You came late. Yoongi, Mom, there is so traffic. Even if I had come on foot, I would have reached here faster. Looked at Jimin. Jimin looked at him. Black coffee. Your coffee is already on the stove. Yoongi tiredly smiled. You know me better than I know myself. Mimi brought a glass of water. Tata, water. Yoongi took the glass of water from her hand and gulped it in one go. Thank you, Mimi. Mimi smiled. You are welcome, Tata. Again sat on her place. Yoongi, Mom, I'm coming after freshen up. Left. He left from there and came back after a few minutes and found Jimin was helping Mimi in her studies and Cookie was still driving his toy car and irritating Mrs. Min by snatching her wool. Mrs. Min, Cookie, it's not your ball. That's my wool. Give me back. Cookie, while driving the car by throwing the wool. No, Cookie likes this ball. Yoongi smiled and sat on the floor beside Jimin and Mimi. Dada have something for Dada's princess? Mimi looked at him with shiny sparkling eyes. What, Dada? Yoongi, guess what can it be? Mimi, anything. Remember something. Dada, Mimi has something to show Dada. Took out a sheet from her bag and gave to him. Today was Mimi's surprise test. Yoongi looked at the sheet. Wow, 16 marks out of 20. Mimi, yes, surely next time Mimi will get full marks. Promise. Yoongi gave her a big chocolate. Mimi, 16 marks aren't less. It's good, and it was this surprise test. Mimi didn't prepare, but still got 16 marks. Don't be sad. Mimi looked at him. That isn't math. Yoongi, why would I be? I'm so happy and proud of you. That's why I brought a chocolate for Mimi as a small reward. Mimi smiled. Thank you, Dada. Cookie ran to them with bowl and spread his palm. And Cookie's chocolate? Yoongi sat on the couch and sipped his coffee. Why would I bring chocolate for Cookie? Cookie, because Dada buys for Mimi. Yoongi, because Mimi got good marks in her surprise test. What did Cookie do to get chocolate rather than spreading the house? Cookie, no, Cookie wants chocolate too. Yoongi, I brought only one for Mimi. If Cookie wants chocolate, then Cookie should do some good work. Cookie looked at Mrs. Min. Grandma, see that didn't bring chocolate for poor Cookie. Mrs. Min, this is so wrong, Yoongi. How can you forget my grandson? Cookie, don't be sad. I will bring two chocolates tomorrow. Cookie sat on the floor and started throwing his hands and legs. No, Cookie wants now. Mimi, don't cry, Cookie. Mimi will share Mimi's chocolate with Cookie. Cookie happily looked at her. Really? Mimi gave him chocolate to eat first bite. But first she, thank you, Nuna. Cookie smiled. Thank you, Nuna. Ate the first bite. Yoongi looked at Mrs. Min. Mom, what are you doing? Mrs. Min, while knitting, making sweater. Yoongi, but now no one wears handmade sweater. Why are you wasting time on it? We can buy ready-made from shop. Mrs. Min, shut up. Ready-made sweater can't give the warmth of homemade. It's my love. Jimin, so true, Mom. But for whom are you making sweater? Mrs. Min, for Cookie. Jimin, but Cookie doesn't like homemade sweaters. My mom sent so many handmade things, but he didn't wear anyone. Mrs. Min, that because it was made by your mom. Looked at Cookie. Cookie, Grandma is making sweater for you. Showed him quarter knitted sweater. Cookie, Cookie won't wear. Cookie doesn't like it. Mimi looked at Mrs. Min. But Mimi loves. Grandma, will you make one for Mimi, please? Mrs. Min, I don't know how to make girl sweater. I'm in my room. Call me when dinner is ready. Left. Jimin swept Mimi's small face. Mimi, don't be sad. I will tell to mom. She will make it one for Mimi and send. Yoongi patted her head, and I will buy the wool. Mimi was sad by Mrs. Min's words. She always pushed her. Mimi always tried to win her heart since he came here, but she only loved Cookie and ignored her. Yoonmin always tried that she wouldn't feel neglected and tried their best to cheer up her, and whenever they failed, Cookie made her smile. Cookie tugged Mimi's skirt. Nuna, said by trying to free himself from wool. Mimi looked at him and face-palmed himself. Cookie, what you did? Untuckle Cookie from wool. Time skipped after the dinner. Yoonmin were in their room and discussing about something, and Mrs. Min was in kitchen preparing milk for Cookie and Mimi. Mrs. Min, Cookie, here is your milk. Drink it fast. I put lots of dry fruits in it, which will give Cookie so much strength. Cookie, but Cookie doesn't like it. Cookie's tummy is already full. Patted his tummy. Mrs. Min, shh, never say no to food. Mimi, finish your milk. Gave her plain milk. Mimi looked at her milk. Grandma, you forget to fill the glass and add dry fruits. It's okay. Mimi will take it. Mrs. Min, I didn't forget. Milk has finished and girls shouldn't eat dry fruits. You will be fat then. Who will marry you? Finish it fast. I'm coming back in 2 minutes. Left. Mrs. Min left and Mimi was looking at her plain half-filled glass with sad face. Cookie poured his dry fruit filled milk in Mimi's glass. Cookie's Nuna needs more strength to protect Cookie. Cookie is a small little baby now. Mimi looked at him. Why did Cookie pour Cookie's milk in mine? Grandma will be mad. Cookie, but who will say to Grandma? Nuna has to be strong. What if anyone fight with Cookie? Nuna will help Cookie in fight na. Looked at Mimi, who was glaring at him. What? Nuna won't protect poor Cookie? Mimi, fighting is wrong. Of course Nuna will protect Cookie, but Cookie shouldn't fight and lie. Cookie, Oti, but if anyone makes Cookie's Nuna sad, then Cookie won't stay silent. Cookie will fight more. Mimi smiled to see his cute face. They both finished their milk and placed the glass on the counter. But these little biasness hurt Mimi and made her feel sad. Time skipped up a few days. Few days passed. Mrs. Min's biasness was continued. Yoonmin noticed it and tried to figure out how would they talk with Mrs. Min. Yoonmin were in their room. Jimin saw the papers. Yoongi, you invested this much? Yoongi, while wiping his hair with towel. Didn't we discuss about it? Jimin, yeah, but it's so much. Yoongi, what are you talking about? It's so less. I wanted to spend more, but I have to invest money in other projects, so I couldn't do. Mrs. Min knocked the door. Yoongi, door is open, Mom. Mrs. Min came inside. Yoongi, do you have any pain relief spray? My back is paining so much. Jimin placed the papers on the bed. Yes, Mom, I will give it to you. Went to cupboard. Mrs. Min sat on the bed and saw the papers. Yoongi, what's this? Yoongi, oh, this. I fixed some amount for Mimi's study. Mrs. Min, some amount? You finished your whole account. What's the need for it? Yoongi, what do you mean, Mom? You are saying like I invested all the money in betting. I invested in Minnie's future. Education is so expensive, and in future it will be more expensive. What if Mimi wants to study in abroad? Then I don't want her dreams clipped because of lack of money. I want to secure her future. Mrs. Min, you didn't leave anything for Cookie. Isn't he your child? In your daughter's love, you became blind and neglect your son, Cookie. Jimin, no, Mom, there is nothing like this. We fixed amount for Cookie's studies too. Mrs. Min, what the need to waste money on Mimi? You should save it for Cookie. Yoongi, Mom, we invested money for her future, not waste, so that in future she can choose her own path and follow her dreams. Mrs. Min, what will she do to study? Yoongi, make her future. She will make her own name. She will do job wherever she wants. Mrs. Min, Jhope, don't you feel any shame to feed by your daughter's money? Yoongi, shame? Why would I be ashamed? I will be so happy and proud. I'm waiting the day she will feed us by her own money. Mrs. Min, what shameful thing are you saying? How can you talk like this? Yoongi, there is no shame, Mom. I will be as happy for Mimi as Cookie. For me, they both are equal. Mrs. Min, they aren't equal. Cookie is your hair. Mimi is just a burden. Yoongi shouted, Mom, mind your tongue. Mimi isn't a burden. She is equal to Cookie. She deserves everything equally and will get to. Cookie and Mimi both are my hair. Stop trying to create difference between them. Mrs. Min, shut up. Only Cookie is your hair. Only he will carry forward your legacy. You should only focus on him. Tomorrow he has to handle your business. Mimi will get married and handle her home. Girls can't be heirs. They can't carry forward the legacy. Yoongi, who said this? Where is it written? Their character and courage will decide who is capable to be my heir. Mrs. Min, will you give Mimi your business? Yoongi, if she will be more deserving than Cookie, then of course I will happily give her my business. This is equal to Mimi's house as Cookie's. Whether Mimi marries or not, it will be her choice. We won't force her for anything. Set this in your mind. She will get everything equal to Cookie. It was the first time when Yoongi shouted at her and went against her. He was the idle son. He never disobeyed his mom, but it didn't mean he was a bad dada. He knew very well how to take a stand for his children. Mrs. Min left without saying anything. They didn't know Minnie was listening them. She came to show them her drawing of happy family. She tore the drawing and ran from there before anyone could see her. Mimi, while crying, Dada and Grandma are fighting because of Mimi. Mimi is so bad. Mimi is a burden. Mimi doesn't deserve anything. Grandma hates Mimi and loves only Cookie. Cookie is a hair and Mimi is a burden. Cookie ran to Mimi while searching her. Nuna, why did Nuna leave Cookie alone? Who will tell Cookie which colors Cookie should do in water, red or yellow? Showed her two crayons, but when he didn't get any response, she shook her. Nuna, what happened? Mimi, Cookie is a hair and Mimi is a burden. Cookie, confused. Hair? But Nuna has long hair. See, Nuna's long hairs are flying. Mimi, Cookie is a hair and Mimi is a burden. Cookie, oh, so Nuna wants Cookie's hair. Otti rolled his finger in his hair strand and pulled out it. Nuna showed her his hair stand. Now Nuna has Cookie's hairs too. Cookie tried hard to get her attention, but she kept chanting, Cookie is a hair and Mimi is a burden. Soon Yoonmin came there and Cookie ran to them. Cookie, Mama, Tata, Mama, Tata. See, something happened to Nuna. Jimin saw his hand. You again pulled her hair? Cookie shook his head vigorously. No, it's Cookie's hair. Nuna said Cookie is a hair and Mimi is a burden. So Cookie gave Nuna Cookie's hair, but Nuna isn't looking at Cookie. Yoongi patted Cookie's head. Let's go and check Cookie's Nuna. Jimin sat beside Mimi. Mimi, What happened, baby? Mimi looked at Jimin. Mama, is Mimi a burden? Jimin, no, Mimi isn't a burden. Mimi is our pride. Yoongi sat beside her while placing cookie on his lap. Mimi, do you even know the meaning of burden? Burden means someone who is seen as responsibility, problem, or source of stress for others. Jimin, is Mimi a problem or a stress? Cookie, no, Nuna solve Cookie solve the problems. Yoongi, Mimi isn't a stress, Mimi is a stress buster. Jimin, Mimi help Mama in household work. Mimi isn't a burden. Yoongi, Mimi can never be. Mimi is as precious and special for us like Cookie. Mimi, but Grandma said. Yoongi softly laughed. Mom is old now. She doesn't know what a girl can do. A girl is a real warrior. There is nothing which she can't do. Mimi shouldn't think much about Mama's words. Mimi should prove her that a girl isn't a responsibility. She can bear the responsibilities as perfectly as a boy. Understand? Mimi, yes, Mimi isn't a burden. Mimi is a warrior. Yoongi, that's like Dada's princess. Cookie, but what should Cookie do with Cookie's hair? Jimin, throw it. Cookie, it means Nuna doesn't want Cookie's hair. Mimi, why would Mimi be? Mimi has Mimi's long hair. See? Cookie sat on the floor and started crying. Cookie's hair is hurting so much. Mimi, it's okay. Nuna will rub Cookie's hair. Let's go. Cookie has to complete his drawing now. Left with Cookie. Jimin hugged Yoongi. Our children are so understanding. Yoongi protectively wrapped his arms around Jimin's shoulder. And dramatic too. Jimin, today somehow we handle, but if it happened again, then Yoongi, don't worry, I will soon find some permanent solution of it. I won't let my children divide it. Time skipped after a few days. Yoonmin went in party after leaving Mimi and Cookie with Mrs. Min. Mimi was in her room and folding her clothes. Mrs. Min was searching her glasses and Cookie was helping her. Mrs. Min, Cookie, did you get my glasses? Cookie, while looking under the couch. No, Cookie searching. Mrs. Min, maybe I forgot it in my room. I should check there. Left. Cookie went to kitchen and found the glass but on the counter. Oh, so here you are. Tried to get them but couldn't reach. Wait, Cookie's coming. Brought a small stool and climbed on it and took the glasses. You are here and Grandma is searching you. Without you, how will Grandma see? Bad glasses. Slapped them. What's this? He saw the big lighter and started playing with it. He accidentally lightened it. After seeing the fire, he threw it, but it fell on kitchen's napkin. Soon it caught fire. Cookie ran outside. Mrs. Min saw the smoke came to kitchen. Smoke filled in whole kitchen. Everything was burning as windows were closed, so it was so suffocating. Cookie started crying loudly by seeing this much big flame of fire. Mrs. Min was coughing badly before she could reach towards Cookie. She passed out. Now Cookie was more scared. He was shaking her and crying. Hearing Cookie's loud crying, Mimi ran there and found everywhere was only smoke. She ran to Cookie, who was crying mess while crying. Mimi, Cookie? Cookie, Nuna, Grandma? Mimi grabbed Cookie's arm and dragged him outside of the house. Cookie, don't cry. Nuna will save Grandma. Stay here and don't go anywhere, okay? Mimi is a warrior. She again ran inside the house and tied cushion cover on her mouth and dialed emergency number. She told them her address. She grabbed Mrs. Min's arm and started dragging her unconscious body. It was so difficult for her because Mrs. Min's weight was more, but Mimi didn't accept defeat. She kept chanting, Mimi is a warrior, and somehow dragged her out of the house. Soon fire brigade came and saw Mimi was hugging Cookie, who was crying, and Mrs. Min was on the floor. They sent Cookie, Mimi and Mrs. Min to hospital and extinguished the fire. Time skipped after some time. Mrs. Min opened her eyes and found Yoonmin were there. Her eyes were finding Cookie. Mrs. Min, Cookie? Where is Cookie? He was in middle of fire and crying. Yoongi, Mom, you are still thinking about only Cookie? You didn't ask for Mimi. Mrs. Min, no, Cookie was crying and Mimi wasn't there. Where are they? Jimin, Mom, you always pushed away Mimi, but if she wasn't there, then we probably lost you and Cookie. Yoongi, you always chant here. Cookie is the one who accidentally set the house on fire and risked everyone's life, and Mimi was the one who saved both of you without caring about her life. Mrs. Min, shocked, what? Mimi saved me and Cookie? Yoongi, yes, she saved you. She didn't panic and called emergency number. She dragged you out of the house. House was burning, but she still chose to save you over her life. Anything could happen there. She is just a 5-year-old girl. Jimin, Mom, still you hate her? Push her away? Still you think she is a burden? Just think, if in such a young age she could do this, then in future for her family and business, what she can't do. Mrs. Min was so ashamed on her pathetic, thinking that girl was a weak and needed a person to relay. She was crying and soon Mimi and Cookie came there. Mimi looked at Mrs. Min. Grandma, what happened? Cookie, go and bring Dr. Uncle fast. Cookie, Oti, about to run. Mrs. Min, no, I don't need doctor. I need forgiveness. Folded her hands. Mimi, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I became blind in hair and thought you a burden. Mimi wiped her tears. Grandma, don't cry. Mimi isn't mad. Mimi isn't a burden. Mimi is a warrior. Can you make a sweater for Mimi, please? Mrs. Min, yes, Mimi is a warrior. I will definitely make sweater for Mimi. She hugged her tightly. She realized that girls aren't weak. They can do anything when it comes to save their family. What do you think? Mrs. Min deserves forgiveness? A daughter is never less than a son. Love should never be based on gender, but on the heart that cares. Every child deserves equal support to grow, dream, and achieve. When given love and opportunities, daughters can shine just as bright as sons. Legacy isn't defined by gender but by character and courage. The end. Author's note: that's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It wasn't the requested story, it was based on the real life incident which I recently experienced. I think every girl can relate with this biasness, right? Just give a chance to daughter. She can do what you have never imagined. Girls are limitless. Just give them freedom. Not all the girls are good. I'm talking about only good one who really wants support. Every child should be treated equally, either it's a boy or girl. Nowadays, neither boy stays with you nor girl. There is nothing which a boy can do but not a girl. Both are like our both the eyes. When we can't differentiate between our eyes, then how can in child? I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.